gas. Again, it's not one that I know a lot about. So I'm gonna let him sit there and eat. I got the fuel pump for this thing. I thought I might at least look at it and see what I gotta do. This guy, what do we gotta do? We gotta get this BST off. So we got a bolt here, got a bolt here. And we got some lines. And we have this connection, this connection, and then we've got this connection, and there's a little tube that runs down there that's for draining it. You get a pig mat and drain it first, I guess. I was using this earlier, so I'll just shove that down in there and it'll catch whatever fuel that I spill. It's probably metric. I think we talked about this. Yeah, it's not imperial, I don't think. What is that? That's probably an 8. Yep. I'm going to get the fuel out of there. And I don't know, bend some of our tabs back, take a good gander at it. Oh, that's right, it's going to drain. It's going to drain down this little pipe. So let me get something to get that off. Yeah, that's a lot. Got to drain that water. Alright, so now I can just probably tighten that back. It's got a rubber O-ring. You ain't got to get crazy. Now let me figure out, let me get this off here. I think I will snap this tie wrap. Let's see, we'll get this off, and I think it comes off. So yeah, I managed to get an oil change done. And now I'm working on this just to, been kind of waiting on stuff, so I got it, get her done. We're not hooked to a battery or anything like that. Alright. So I need to cut that tie wrap. There's that. That gives us a little whatevers. Alright, there's that. And let's see here. Do we got something else somewhere hiding? Of course. Like there's a bolt all the way there. So now what? Now we gotta take this thing apart. I really don't want to, but to change that, what are you gonna do? So is this part of our sump? You know, our sump with our oil is down in the bottom. How do we get to there? Piss poor designs. So, can we get enough to get a screwdriver and get this taken apart? No. Use an elbow? I don't know. A flexible? So some of this stuff, it really kind of ticks me off because there's no reason for that. That could have been, that's just a terrible, they did that. I think they do this on purpose, man. I mean, I really do. Like, why in the world would you bury something like that up underneath there? So now I gotta find something that's gonna allow me. See, this is not enough room. See, that's not enough room. Maybe I could use my little, but I need my little tool. See, I have a real short one that's like this. This is a longer one. It's gotta be in here. There it is, right there. Still, I bet you this is still too long. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. It's not gonna happen. Man, it's so tiny. Alright. But yeah, this just has, looks like one more screw, one more bolt up there. Yeah, maybe so. Alright, we're ripping it there. Oh, yeah. We're going to drop it. Never to be seen again. No, it's right there. Uh-oh! Alright, there's a screw for that. This comes loose. We got to get this loose anyway. So let's just take this loose. I'm not sure. It's like a charcoal canister or... Almost looks like, I'd have to look it up, but I think that's a charcoal canister. Whatever you do, just don't screw up your wires coming out of here, you know. There, Jeffrey. Come off of there, man. Is it loose? Yeah, it's loose. Alright, well, come off of there. Oh, wow. Well, maybe it'll come off from here. Just try not to tear it. Come on. There it goes. It's coming. Oh, there we go. Alright, so this I'm just going to lay out of the way for now. We got these two wires right here, which really can come on this side. And then it almost looks like we can just leave that other bottom bolt. And then I think maybe I could just, I don't know how it's going to go. Probably not. because then we have this is going down to there, and that is a crimped fit. But maybe, just maybe, it'll give us enough to get her done. Get a screwdriver and see what happens. Oh, it's got a little grommet that slides down into it. Okay, well that's good. But see, we don't want to break any of these. I mean, I could, and I have some of these, and I could just re-solder, reattach it. But maybe we'll just see how far this gets us. Because it looks like I can drop the tank now. And then, so, it just sits in that little grommet. Okay, so, I was yelling at Mercury, but now I'm like, oh, okay, so you did think about it. God, does that get everything? It's like every bolt, every screw. Now there's a screw here that I don't know if this goes all the way through. I kind of doubt. It was loose. What's going on? See if I can get it out here where I can hold it. I do not see anything else holding it. That doesn't mean anything. Not that I can see. Oh yeah, don't you know. Alright. Well, there's our O-ring. Luckily that stayed intact. Then looks like it sits in this little plastic piece. Over here in the light. These GoPros don't shoot the light very well. So I'm guessing that just sits in there and it pulls it up. So this is probably just there. Yeah, I can't. Just seems like a plastic piece. Now I'll get a rag and see what kind of debris we get. Maybe get some car clean. Oh yeah, there's lots of debris. Look at this. Look at all that junk. Yeah, let me get a. I guess I should know, but you know, like. So hopefully he doesn't have like, he may have like clogged fuel injectors, but this is certainly, I think there should be a screen on the bottom of this. So like all this is just, a connector, and then we got that. And I mean, that's it. So this would be how it pulls it up, I guess. And that sends it out. So that's all it is, you know. But we gotta get this off. So it's just a little plastic piece. And then we got black over here and brown over here. So maybe we take our new pump, make sure we connect it right. I mean, literally it's the same, except for we got this, which is just that, this is that plastic piece. So I'm thinking that plastic piece has to come out. And then this, we're just going to put back where we got it. So, you know, brown's on this side and positive. So brown is going to be positive. That black is going to be negative. So now that I know that, I'm fine. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this. Yeah, if you look on this one, this was negative and that was positive. That one's definitely toast. But what do we do about this? So we go ahead and try to get that out? I think so, because it's going to sit in there like this. So I don't know. Oh yeah, there it goes. Get worried. I worry too much. Oh yeah, there's a lot of junk. A lot of junk. So I get rid of that. Guess it's that old plastic or whatever. Pretty dirty. Anyway, so this is going to go. How did I have it? Oh, it's going to be like this, right? I guess maybe we do this backward. Oh, and you can inspect your flow too, by the way. That looks like that's probably fine. Black is negative, brown is positive. Man, they're so tight. Touching, I mean, it's crazy. I guess this separates the two. So now how did we have this? Yeah, I think it was like this, right? Yeah, like that. And then this is gonna go maybe like that. And this is gonna go just like so. But we got a new O-ring that came with it. Still feel like there's a little schmutz. So, the O-ring they sent is not even close. And that's the thing, like, this is really not, this right here is a non-available part. So, what you gonna do? I'm gonna reuse the old O-ring. There goes the comment section. You did reuse an O-ring, man. You can't do that. Well, what are you gonna do, man? Yeah, it's not good. It's not ideal. But I ain't got no choice. Well, I do have a choice. It is kind of okay. So, probably gonna have to put the pump on first. I'm gonna have to put the pump in first. Okay. Dang it. So if that's like that, this is like this. This is gonna have to go in here like so. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So yeah, if you're watching me, put your pump on first, I guess. Say I'm not right about everything, but I get pretty close. If not, I keep trying until I figure it out. But I know how things work, basically. Definitely enough to be dangerous. Alright, I got my O-ring here. And then get our little plastic piece. I think it was like this. Okay. Probably should have used some Loctite on them, but I'm hoping it's not gonna leak. It's not gonna leak. Alright, so now I got one more screw. Alright, there's that. They give you like this thing, but I don't need it. And then, let's see, go in. Okay. Where's my 10 millimeter? It disappeared. So I got it back together. Guess let me get some gas over here and get a battery and see if, I don't know, we'll see what happens here. I don't know. I used some old plugs, so maybe that's the problem. So what to start? And it's just shutting it off. So let me check the oil level and see what that is. I mean, it looks good. What's going on? Why aren't you running? Maybe we got some dirty fuel injectors? Maybe it's just been sitting so long them injectors are almost. Can't really get it in here. Hold that little throttle button on the side, give it a little gas. Again, it's not one that I know a lot about. So I'm gonna let it sit there and heat for a second. So yeah, it's running. I think I'll get some new spark plugs. Maybe the injectors are dirty. That should be it. We just don't want it to go too hot. I'm gonna let it sit there and warm up, because it's been a while probably since it's been started. So this I'll get some new spark plugs for it. And that spark plug hole, I mean, I probably should stand behind it. It looks like it's holding up. I'm gonna get it up to temperature. Just see how it does. See if it falls on its face when I throttle this back down, or it's probably gonna take a while. Yeah, it falls on its face whenever, so maybe, I'm not sure. Alright, I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna put some new plugs in this engine. Yeah, NGK BCP R6E should be like 0.035. Yeah, it's crazy because like this one over here, I noticed it's got a crack in the porcelain. So thinking that's probably one problem. This one doesn't, you know, but it looks old. It's got a lot of buildup. The one that looked cracked, or no, this is the other one. This one is actually didn't look terrible. And I put them in the checker before, so I don't know if I cracked it or if it was already cracked and I missed it. Either way, they're old. So let's do this 0.035. I think is what I came up with. And I need to get a new one of these because after a while they get worn, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go to 0.035. And then if I look, I should be right around, I think they're saying, yeah, 0.9. So, you know, thereabouts or other. Alright, this bottom one is a real pain to get in. Or the middle one. No, the bottom one. Yeah, the bottom one. It's kind of weird. You gotta really get down in here. And, you know, these videos never go the way you're thinking them. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Anyway, that one's not too bad. You can get it started pretty easy. This middle one, somebody has... So this middle one, somebody has boogered it up. It wasn't me. So I'm going to do the hardest one. It's down here, but it's really not the hardest one. And it screws in a long ways. Anyway, and then I get my spark plug tool socket. And, you know, like, I can barely get on with this. The problem is the way they design this, they have these wires coming out here. I think what happens a lot of times is, like especially on that deal with the number 2, is this plug wire is in the way, right? So I kind of got it where, yeah, it's okay, but if you don't have the right, like, wrench or whatever, then it's kind of hard to get on there. I've got a couple of those, you know, little sockets. I got one that's real small that I like, and then of course, wow, where's it at? So hang on, let me see if I can find it. All right, I keep losing stuff, man. Like, I don't know where I put it. I think last time what I did was used my other socket. I think that worked. Let me see. This thing's cool. It kind of even rotates up here. This should rotate. Yeah, it does. It's just tight. I have that other, it's just a little bitty extension, and it works really good too because it gets you past that coil wire, you know, your spark plug lead. So wherever it just went, that's just perfect. What do we there? All right, so then, I mean, this is really kind of will work for all my plugs. This middle plug is the one that I'm real worried about because I didn't helicoil it. I was thinking I got enough threads. Oh, that went too far. It got tight, but you know, it was like tight. So I don't know. You know, I may have to try to figure out another solution for this. Like maybe a helicoil. I don't really know. But it's real easy to damage these. Like, you know, just is. Even on some of the vehicles too, like, you just gotta be real careful with your spark plugs. Make sure you got a decent grip. Yeah, it's not that hard, but if you just go in there freaking like a bull in a china shop, you're gonna cause yourself a lot of problems. And like I said, because of this sort of plug wire being in the way, it almost gives it a funky angle. And then all of a sudden you don't realize you're at a weird angle, and you are. All right, well, so far so good. I mean, that's pretty tight. Anyway, that's how to freaking put some spark plugs in. I don't know. Put this top plug in. I'm gonna try to start it, and if it still runs rough, then I know we either have a fuel injector problem, or, you know, the fuel injectors probably need to be cleaned. You know, my guess, there was a little bit of debris in that fuel pump. I replaced the fuel pump. See what I'm saying? You can go off to the side and it'd be easy to crack that porcelain. So this is absolutely my OCD or something kicking in, because you know this one's marked 1, right? And this is 2, and then, like, you know what I mean? So then you know this is 3, so I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And I've got gasoline already hooked up. I've got his tank, but his tank is, you just might as well throw it in the trash. There it goes. All right. So it's got oil, it's got everything it needs. I have is this little tub. Seems like it's doing better. It might be fixed. Those plugs were pretty bad. It's maybe a little hot, so I want to see if it, like before when I went back to neutral, it would just fall out of space. See, it's still kind of. We don't have any light here. This would be start 5 seconds, light 5 seconds. Yeah, it's no lights. See if it falls on its face. Yeah, it just falls on its face. So alright, I think I got some dirty fuel injectors, right? We'll put a new fuel pump in, so I'm thinking I'm gonna just take those, took them out. I'm just gonna do it. See if I can't clean them, and you know. Anyway, so what I need to do is relieve the pressure. So I need something to collect the fuel, because I don't know if we got any pressure on that line or not. So, alright, I'm never prepared lately. I'm going 100 miles an hour. Just want to do it, get it done, because I'm thinking about it. If it was just me doing it, I would probably go slow and methodical. But then I'm worried about this freaking camera. So, anyway, never mind. It's just me grapping. So I'm going to slow down for a minute. I got the cap off of here. It's a little port. And then I got a fuel pressure gauge. And then I got a bottle of water, or an empty bottle of water. So all I'm going to do is find my adapter that I have to use for this. And maybe it's, yeah. Well, anyway, we verified there's no pressure because I just let it off. But if there was pressure on the line, I would have this and get it down in there, and then I could just, you know, hit the button and relieve any pressure that was on it. So I don't know why I went through all that trouble, except for now you saw it. So I probably didn't have the right adapter, but there wasn't enough pressure on it that it would have really come off of there. Alright, so looks like we can release this, and that pops it out. There's probably an O-ring right there. And we got these 3 bolts, and there looks like a return line down there. But what I'm hoping is I can just pop this off enough that then I can get this out of the way, and I can get our injector out. So these are labeled, like, I don't know, this is F1, you know, maybe this probably has another little thing that says F2, and then we got F3s down there. Pretty simple stuff. We only have this thing to protect it, so it should come off pretty easy. And I got my 10, and we can start with the one that's the hardest. So you can't paint yourself in a corner, because they made this cowling, you know, it's not like you can move it out of the way. Not really. And there's a little clip down there that holds this fuel line in place. So you probably loosen that. That'll help move it out of the way, I'm hoping. You know, as far as like the electrical, like you'll know like where it goes because it's just like lined up, you know. But it is labeled, and that's good. All right, so there's one. Let's crack them. Whoa. I'm gonna go get me a new tool bag that's got a bunch of pouches. Or maybe then I can, you know, because I've tried all kinds of stuff and it's not working. So I don't know what else to say, but that's all. Well, it should just pop right out. Yep. So that's probably just about enough to get it out of there. Now we do need to label these. So this is number one. I may have to figure out how they get, or maybe I could just pull this out. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Might as well just pull it off, right? I gotta get it off. There it goes. I'll just pull up my connectors now. Little hands, man. It's probably another Japanese motor. Probably some picks that help. Get off of there. The one down here is really going to be a fun job. So that's what I'm saying. I could probably loosen this little thing and that'll give me a little bit more, you know, whatever's, but man, yeah, Band-Aid picks or a different angle. Come on, it was released. There it goes. Then the last one's going to be the most difficult because it's way down in there. So, and then these, of course, just come out of here, like, just wiggle them out. I'm gonna soak them then. Won't hurt them because it's just silicone spray. With that kind of soap would be easier. You know, like of course if I could probably take the hose off this and just take it out. Honestly, because this is just, yeah, I don't know about that. Unless we could take it all the way from over here. No, I don't think so. You know, we just want to, when we're done, we're going to label them. Yeah, they make a little tool for this, and it kind of goes in here and pushes up. So let me see what I've got. Another little thing, maybe. I got this old spark plug thing. Sometimes I have to bend it back and kind of, you know, because I've used it, but it kind of works. Just helps a little bit with the prying action, you know. Anyway, the thing is, there's an O-ring up here, and that's the one that's like kind of, you know, they get old, and you know, it's what it is. It's not like pressure holding it on or anything like that, you know. You know, just to make sure you can go. You saw it, right? There may be a little bit still there, but there's no pressure holding it on, so you just got to be real patient and gentle with it, and it will come out. So the thing to do is you got to get this. I got one out. You got to get this O-ring where you can get it to come off its seat, right? So really the only way to kind of do this is just work it. Get it to break its seal somewhere. Like I have this little bitty screwdriver. I know they probably make a tool for this, right? So I can start with this because it's kind of what it is. And it helps, you know, kind of loosen it. But then from there, you gotta just kind of see if you can't get that thing to break its seal. And I know this bottom one's gonna be a real pain to get to. You can't really grab it with like your pliers or something because you could bust it. This is like a delicate operation here. So I wonder if you could just take the whole line out. I don't think so though, because yeah, it'd be a real. So that bottom one's going to be a real joy. Oh, it might be the easier one of the two. Come on out of there. Alright, well, let's see if we can't get two first. Man, it is tight. I don't want to bar up that piece of plastic, but maybe I can get something to give us a little prying action. You know, it does have like this, and you know, suppose you could stab yourself in the finger or something. You know, I don't know. Let's see what happens. So if I get it up to here, then maybe I can get this screwdriver right here to give me a little prying action. Yeah, it's almost there. So now, if I just turn it, just keep working it. There it goes. All right, there's two. I'll mark that one. Let me get the other one out. See if you have fun watching me do that. All right, I got them out. So I scribed on there and see that little line. 1, 2, and then 3 lines. So we'll have to clean these up. I'll throw them in my cleaner and make sure they work. Okay, I got those out, and you know, we can check at least and find out if we have a bad fuel injector or if they're dirty You're going to use alcohol. Basically, it's alcohol. Just I'll go down to, you know, Dollar General and buy some alcohol, and then I'm going to get some, like, you know, I don't know. I'll get some fuel injector cleaner. Lucas has one, you know, I'm sure there's better. But these GoPros, man, they don't like the, they don't like low light. It's the only problem with these things. The only problem with these. So anyway, I'll get some Lucas fuel injector cleaner if I want to put them there. The top part of that tank on that fuel injector. If I could talk, that fuel injector cleaner that I have, like, but you on that you put the fuel injector cleaner and it's ultrasonic. All that to get that out. Yeah, so the top part of it is like a little bed. You ultrasonically can clean them, and then, you know, you put them in the injector and you run like alcohol through them, and that usually just gets everything off of them and cleans them up. I got my ultrasonic hooked up for these EFI plugs. I'm pretty sure that's right. So I guess we could try a leakage test. Working injector times. I wonder if you can. I gotta turn it on just to see if the thing even, you know, like, I got the heating switch. That's for up here. Cleaning switch. We'll see. We'll see if this thing does spew everywhere. Oh, that's that. Oh, I forget what I'm doing here. I don't see him leaking. Okay, that one's leaking. That's okay. Let's go to like a variable speed test. See if it does anything. It's kind of spraying out the side. Nothing I can do about it. Whoa! Let's see, we can do, let's do that again. Oh, I guess it doesn't give it to you. Let's do high spray volume. Oh! I need to do that so I can compare them. That didn't take very long. Alright, let's go to I don't know, variable speed test. Yeah, it's just coming over the top right there. Looks like this injector is not really Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a real good way to like get these down. They're not sitting on there right or something. I'm not sure what's happening here. See if I can get that better. Maybe it won't dry out on me. Shut up. It ran. This one went in just fine. And then I just have some of this Lucas upper cylinder. And it works good. So most likely we have, you know, like a bad, because there's one injector is really dirty. We'll clean them and see if we get any improvement. Hopefully we get some improvement. And that's about all you need. Just so they're kind of like submerged. And then I just check them and make sure you're, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this one's backwards. And we turn that heating element, and then in a minute I'll see, I just turn the heating element on. Give me a few minutes and then I'll hit the switch for the ultrasonic, you know, and you can even like squirt a little down in here, like inside there, you know. They say not to submerge them, you know, but you can squirt a little, like, that's why I cut that tube, because now I can just squirt a little, you know. I just put a little on top of the injector. I don't know. I don't know if it helps. Alright, she's rated good now. Alright. I knew it was coming. Just didn't know when. So we'll give that a few minutes to heat up. See what it does. I don't know. Got it on a high speed test right now. See where it settles out. So this will stop at 9. I did that so it would fill up a lot in the glass. Seems to be spraying pretty good after I put it in the ultrasonic part of it. Alright, well, let's just look. This one's at about, I call that 48. This one's about 50. And then that one's about 50. So 50, 50, and 48. So not too bad. I'm going to take this one more time. Whoa. We got a little pressure on there. And I'm gonna throw it back in the ultrasonic part just one more time. I think it's probably good, but I'm doing it. I might as well get her done. And the heating element in this one rocks, man. I mean, it really gets hot. So like I had to back it off, and then like I did this again. Like, I don't know if I can show you this, but let's take this little ketchup bottle. I kind of fill the tops, and then what I do is go over here, and then I put this on the ultrasonic cleaning. It's gonna go 15 minutes. I don't think it needs that on this time, so I'm gonna do 10 minutes, and I'm gonna hit, and you can hear it clicking. And if you really watch, pretty soon you'll see it, like the top, like clicking up through it. I don't know. See, you can see how the fluid's kind of moving on the first one. Some of them you can really feel them clicking, and some of them, you know, not so much. It's definitely running better. Still, I don't know. I've had it running for a few minutes. Just gonna let it warm up and just sit and eat for a while, because I don't think it's been ran for a while. Anyway, we'll check it. I mean, it's being good, real good. Of course, we got it just, you know, I don't have a prop on it. So, you know, sticking my hand down by here. See, it's not in gear. So I'm trying to just let it eat, maybe pressurize. I do have my hose is kind of funky, so because I had it kind of down. Those balls like to be up in the air is what I'm trying to say. But before, whenever I would bring it back to neutral, it would kind of die. So I don't know if we still have like a cable issue, you know, maybe up underneath here we have a cable that needs to be adjusted. I'm not sure about that yet. I know it's running way better. Somehow this is connected to the throttle and it's all like right there, so I don't, you know, it's one of those, I don't think you mess with it. Maybe, you know, maybe we still got some other kind of issue. But it seems like when I go back to neutral and then try to put it in gear, it's weird, it dies. See, it just, as soon as I put it to neutral, it dies.